Hi, it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and today I'm here to talk about my Fall Dash quilt pattern. This is a really fun quilt that has 3 different blocks. You can make it as scrappy as you want it, and it's just the perfect size for a lap quilt. And I'll go ahead and get started and give you some more details about this fun quilt. Okay, I just want to point out the 3 different kinds of blocks that make up this fun scrappy quilt. First of all, there are the Patchwork pumpkin blocks, and these go together really easily because I use strip piecing. The pumpkin stems, I have a fun little technique using the simple folded corners ruler that makes these very easy to put together. The second type of block is the maple leaf block. And again, it is just really simple piecing, squares and half square triangles. And then I've got a fun method for the stem construction. And you can also use the simple folded corners ruler for that. And then the third type of block in the quilt is the strip pieced pumpkin. And it's probably the easiest block of all, just simple strips. And simple folded corners ruler, again, is a great one to have for this whole quilt. Now this quilt is super fun because you can go as scrappy as you want. I challenged myself when I made it to use just fabrics that I had on hand at home, and it was really fun getting to use up some old fabrics that I'd had in my drawers for a long time. Most of the fabrics in this quilt are older fig tree fabrics, but I added in a few other things. You could easily just, if you're going to make this quilt, I would suggest by starting out with your oranges and then adding in yellows, browns, reds, and this is actually a plum. This fabric has a plum background to it. And then I also went scrappy. You can see in the sashing, there's a different print here and a different print here, a different print here, a different print here. I just went as scrappy as I could. Used an old fabric. For the border fabric is probably actually one of the oldest fabrics in the quilt, along with the binding, and I even had the backing in my stash. It was really fun to make. This makes a really nice lap size quilt, and I'll have all the pattern dimensions, everything linked in the description. And it's just a super fun quilt. It's perfect time to start working on your fall quilts. And as I said, it's so scrappy. You can make a few blocks here and a few blocks there and then tie them all together with the sashing. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about this Fall Dash quilt. It's just one of my favorite quilts, and the patterns are available now in PDF download and in printed paper copies in my shop. I'll put a link for both of those in the description below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and thanks so much for stopping by.